Okay guys, we're back out here. We're good. Like I said, even when it's done, if you see a little circle, that's fine with me. So they're done. That's done. So got the hubs masked off. Fun. So basically, I'd like to get this thing painted. So I think I don't have to paint the bottom side of it first. I think that's the way I did it last time. Let it totally dry, then flip it. There's really no other way to do this, realistically. So I think that's how I did it last time. I don't remember. If I remember right, this paint sets up pretty quick. So I might do that, then I'm going to run and get the U-bolts, then come back. Then I'm going to mask off and paint the edges of those rotors. And just keep working. So we're heading back towards reassembling. Okay, we got a couple of coats on it. The sheen will die down. It's not flat, but it will die down. We're good. We're good. You can see the more of the casting than anything, you know, from when they made it. So we got about 85% of it. I just got to get the bottom edge. I even got the beam where it comes around and all in here again. So it'll be good. I think this is how I did it last time. And then after it was totally dry, I just rolled it. So it's not like regular gloss enamel where if you mist on it, it'll be a different sheen. It all works out in the end. Just the key to this stuff is shake it, or you'll start getting metallic stripes. That I remembered as soon as I sprayed it. So, but we're good. So it's going to take a can to do this, believe it or not. But it should look good. So I'm going to go get the U-bolts. Okay, we're good. The full and brand new U-bolts, nuts and washes. Way to go. I never use U-bolts. So now it's time to make these things bright gold. Ooh. I like it. Good enough for me, guys. Still read the numbers on it. Okay, guys, I think we did pretty good. I went to S&D Spring. I don't know if I said it before. Got us some brandy new U-bolts with washes. Not bad. Those 4 U-bolts with the correct nuts and the washes were 20 bucks. Last time I paid 16. I guess the price is going up. That's your final sheen. Look at those. So we'll see how long they stay red. You know what it is? If anybody buys these brakes, these Wilwood brakes, this is for you too, Tom Noble. You better paint the edges and all in there where nothing rubs, because they're gonna rust. Okay, and I don't really have a rust problem in this garage at all. I got bare metal here forever and it won't rust. Okay, it's the heating and stopping that attracts the moisture to them. So I did them red just for a little but I know they're slowly going to turn black from dust. They're going to be like impossible to keep clean. But you do see my rotors. My rotors, if you're looking at the tire, my rotors are fully exposed when you're coming down the road. So if you're looking head on into the vehicle, you're going to see the rotors here and the tire is going to end there. So I did that. We did just a little. So and that's caliber paint. I never used caliber paint before. The only thing I could tell you the difference between caliber and engine paint is caliber paint is like piss. So my suggestion to you is use engine paint. I don't see the difference in what this is going to do on the caliber over engine paint. Same temperature. They throw that word ceramic in there a lot. which I don't get. And I don't know. I like where it's brake dust resistant. You're right. I've never seen anything brake dust resistant. So, but that's it. I think we're on our way. We're definitely on our way. A couple of more little pieces to go through, and this is ready to be reassembled. So that's a good thing. We got to go through all the bolts, make sure all the bolts are nice and new looking, which they look like they were. They're just covered with dust. Touch up the springs. That's not a big deal. Touch up the disc brake brackets. Not a big deal. I got to paint that steering arm. Not a big deal. Everything, that's all satin black stuff. This is the back side of the axle, the side towards the rear of the car, even though it looks the same on both sides. We did well. We did well. Looks like the day I put it in the last time. So I'm glad I filled in those holes. Like I said, it's got to be the same or one notch better. I think we're one notch better. So that's it. I think I'm done for today. I'm gonna go in, call it a night. Oh yeah, we gotta do that steering arm. Bolt the arms at the end of cast, and the center is black. It still looks decent, but the bracket in the center there has some surface rust on it. So I'm just gonna redo the center satin black, leave my two arms the cast look, and then my drag link, which was sanded, it was raw metal, and I clear coated it. Never rusted, but I'm gonna satin black, and I'm gonna try and actually hide some of this stuff now at this point. I'm not looking to make this thing a color show, other than the rotors. But yeah, I just want it to be, you see the beam and the cast iron, and everything else just looks black and fades in, and that's about it. That's the look I'm going for. And that's it. I'm gonna pick up 4 new grease fittings for these things. It always looks nice with fresh grease fittings on it. That's it, guys. Definitely that's it. Junior's getting excited. He wants to see the front wheels on the car. Those used to be the ones we took off, which are buried in the back, the Super Tricks. Those used to be his favorite wheels. That's why I never ever sold them. I remember when I took them off the car, he said, "Dad, please don't sell them. They're my favorite wheel." So I didn't sell them, of course. But when he was out here the other night, he wanted the other wheels on the car. He goes, "Dad, those are still my favorite, but they just don't look right." And I agree. They don't look right on a raised up car. So they look right on this. And when Grumpy Jenkins was running them on the toy, they look good. So I like those a little better than center lines. But that's it, guys. I've gabbed long enough. I put in my full day out here. I deserve a break. Just so you know, I didn't use the whole can. I used like 90% of it. So, well, everybody have a good night.